Now for our feature story of the day, we're going to discuss Bitcoin 10xing from here, hitting 1.1 million per coin. This cycle, potentially over the summer, anything is possible. Bitcoin has no top because fiat has no bottom. So first and foremost, I'm going to share my personal targets for this cycle, including this particular year. I believe 2025 will be the cycle peak. My bear scenario is 222,000. My base case is 420,000. Yes, I am 100% based for the broskies. Happy 420. Bull scenario, 1.1 million per coin. That's my personal thinking. Now, I also want to throw out there's some very prominent Bitcoin OGs to back it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And again, welcome everyone joining us on today's live stream. This headline here, Bitcoin's path to 1.1 million. We'll see 1 billion active wallets. According to Anthony Scaramucci, shout out to the Mooch. And he ultimately says by the time we have a billion active Bitcoin wallets, Bitcoin will be at 1.1 million per coin. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. Now, also Binance founder CZ, who is the richest in crypto, at least on paper, his net worth is probably like 70 billion, just ballpark. It could be a lot more, a lot less, but that's according to Google. Hence, he was the richest person to ever go in a jail cell. That's right. When he had to pay that like 4.3 or whatever billion-dollar fine to the DOJ, he also had to serve like 3 or 4 months in jail or prison or whatever, making him the wealthiest to ever be behind bars, ironic enough. But he's been calling for Bitcoin to go up to 1 million this particular cycle. And of course, we also have the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Keiser. In a few pod episodes ago, we covered this. I'll just reiterate it. Max Keiser predicts 2.2 million, which makes my bull scenario look like child's play. He went over the top with a double, 1.1 plus the 1.1 for the 2.2 in play. As Bitcoin is the ultimate safe haven asset, quoting your holiness, Max Keiser, this slow motion train wreck, the pin popping of the global Ponzi scheme has taken 20 years to finally burst. The yen carry trade, look it up, has provided liquidity to keep 2 quadrillion worth of derivatives afloat and is now unwinding. It is the finale of the fourth turning, a bond global apocalypse ushering in Depression 2.0. The ultimate safe haven, Bitcoin, 2.2 million in play. But wait, there's more. Also, Bitcoin OG Adam Back predicts Bitcoin will hit between 500,000 and a million this cycle. We also have Samson Mao, founder of Jan3, helping with the international Biddy adoption, also suggesting Omega Candle 1 million in play this cycle this year. So let's touch upon some of these particular predictions a little deeper and let me know your thoughts. Do you think realistically we can do that? Also, I like to point out the stock to flow model suggests Bitcoin hovering above 500,000 per coin between this cycle and the next halving, a 2028 with 1 million also in play. So I'm not the only one. I'm not a lone wolf in suggesting Bitcoin can potentially hit 1.1 million this cycle. So let's start here with Adam, the prominent figure of the Bitcoin community and the CEO of the Blockstream, believes that the Biddy is significantly undervalued, and I agree with that, and can surge between 500,000 and a million during the current cycle, in which he shared in his interview. I'm thinking this cycle could get quite high. So I was thinking 500,000 to 1 million because there is a lot going on. That's right. There's a lot of macroeconomic factors. There's the institutional adoption. There's Bitcoin overtaking gold as a store of value with the gold market cap at 22 trillion. I mean, and now you have, entities like BlackRock accumulated 600,000 Bitcoin in less than a year and a half, 3% of the supply. You got Michael Saylor's company now has 3% of the supply. You have, the United States of America with the Biddy Strategic Reserve. You have the game theory. You have the other countries. You have El Salvador purchasing a Bitcoin per day. We have Panama coming aboard, potentially Ireland, and the list, goes on and on. But yeah, as you can see here, Adam Back, the OG, says 100,000 is way too cheap, and I couldn't agree more. Bitcoin gets between 500,000 and a million per coin this cycle. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And to put that into perspective, that's like a 5x minimalistic from where we're at right now. Could you imagine your net worth 5 to 10xing from here potentially this year? Let me know in that live chat, and let me know if you agree or disagree agree with him. And also touching upon CZ, this handsome Chinaman right here. The broader crypto market is headed for a sharp uptrend, according to CZ. Potentially the richest man in crypto. Bitcoin can climb anywhere between 500,000 and a million this cycle, ultimately reiterating what Adam Back has put out there. And we can hit a market cap of 5 trillion by the end of the year. We're basically halfway there. Bitcoin as of today is 2.5 trillion. So total crypto market cap is currently like way higher than that. So if we were to double, we'd probably be closer to 6 or 7 trillion. But you guys let me know your thoughts on that. CZ similarly hinted at 100,000 Bitcoin price all the way back in 2020, referencing a hypothetical drop from 101 to 85. That prediction eventually played out with Bitcoin crossing 100,000 for the first time. December, was it not November? But correct me if I'm wrong. Bitcoin currently, as you know, doing its thing. We just tapped a brand new all-time high already this morning as we're currently in price discovery. But let me know if you agree, disagree. And then, of course, Scaramucci suggesting as the active users continue on their hockey stick, parabola, no different than the internet back in the 90s, and we hit that infamous 1 billion active addresses. Will be at 1.1 million. You already know that's a sexy bitty blackjack and virtually 10x from today's price action, quoting him here. Is Bitcoin an investment or is it an asset class? If it's an investment, then 1 to 3 trillion. That sort of makes sense. That's akin to the Magnificent 7 market cap. And again, Bitcoin already broke within those rankings, currently number 5 in the world. But if it is an asset class, it should trade closer to gold, which is 22 to 23 trillion. And you could run the math. Most likely when we surpass the gold market cap will be in the million or multiple 7-figure digit territory. And let me know your thoughts regarding Max Kaiser, the high priest, suggesting 2.2 million in play. And regarding my personal bull scenario of this cycle of 1.1 million, holla at your boy and welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream, tri-stream. History has been made. We hit 112,000 already today. And I'm checking now. Kepler, appreciate the super brother. He wrote, you always cheer me up. Keep up the positive attitude. This gong strike is for you, my brother. And then we got one from PJR and from Debo. So I'm pretty confident we hit our goal. So thank you. We're going to extend the pump and do a pump watch all evening. And thanks to you guys. So I greatly appreciate all the support. This gong strike is for everyone who participated in making it happen. Thank you guys.